Investing in real estate and managing rental properties can be rewarding but risky. Forming an LLC can help reduce these risks. Whether you're buying your first property or already own some, you may wonder how to protect your finances and save on taxes. LLCs offer flexible management and tax benefits, especially for real estate. Their pass-through taxation allows many expenses to be written off, saving on income tax. Renting out property exposes you to personal liability risk. Liability insurance can cover most accidents, but you might be responsible for costs exceeding your policy limit. By the way, if you would like to get help in starting your own LLC, I highly suggest you reach out to Northwest registered agents, and for your convenience, I left my affiliate link down in the description of this video. They're professionals and they'll be able to help you out with any legal questions you have. Plus, clicking on my link doesn't cost you anything extra and it helps me support the channel. And with that in mind, let's get started. The first thing you need to do is talk to the bank or mortgage company that gave you the loan for your rental property. This step is essential because it ensures transparency and compliance with any agreements or regulations set forth in your mortgage contract. By informing your lender about your intention to create an LLC, you can address any potential concerns or requirements they may have regarding the transfer of ownership. Some lenders may have specific policies or restrictions regarding the transfer or mortgage properties to an LLC, such as the need to obtain their approval or pay additional fees. Additionally, discussing your plans with your lender allows you to gain valuable insights into how the LLC formation process may impact your existing mortgage arrangements. This proactive approach helps you navigate potential challenges and ensures a smooth transition to LLC ownership while maintaining a positive relationship with your lender. Next, you'll need to pick a name for your LLC. It should be something unique that tells people what your business is about. Choosing a name for your LLC is an exciting yet very important step in the process of establishing your rental property. Choosing a name for your LLC is an exciting yet very important step in the process of establishing your rental property business entity. Your LLC's name serves as its identity and can influence how it is perceived by tenants, partners, and the community. When selecting a name, consider something that reflects the nature of your rental property business and is easy to remember and pronounce. Brainstorming creative and unique names can help your LLC stand out in the market and create a strong brand presence. Once you've brainstormed potential names, it's essential to conduct a thorough search to ensure that your desired name is available and not already in use by another business entity. You can typically check name availability through your State Secretary of State website or business entity database. Remember to avoid using any names that could be confused with existing businesses or trademark brands to prevent legal issues down the line. Ultimately, choosing the right name for your LLC sets the stage for building a reputable and recognizable brand within the rental property industry. Now comes the paperwork part. After that you've chosen a name for your LLC, it's time to tackle the paperwork required to formalize its formation. The main documents you'll need to complete are the Articles of Organization and the Operating Agreements. Now, the Articles of Organization, also sometimes called a Certificate of Formation or Certificate of Organization, are filed with the state to officially register your LLC. This document typically includes essential information about your LLC, such as its name, principal place of business, registered agents, and the names of its members or managers. Additionally, you'll need to draft an operating agreement, which outlines the internal rules and procedures governing your LLC's operations and management structure. This document covers critical aspects such as member roles and responsibilities, voting rights, profit distribution, and procedures for decision-making and dispute resolution. While the operating agreement is not always required by law, having one in place can provide clarity and legal protection for your LLC's members and help prevent misunderstandings or conflicts in the future. It's essential to carefully review and accurately complete these documents to ensure compliance with state laws and regulations governing LLC formation. After completing the necessary paperwork, the next step is to register your LLC with the appropriate state authorities. This process officially establishes your LLC as a legal entity authorized to conduct business within the state. The specific steps and requirements for LLC registration vary by state, but generally, you'll need to submit your Articles of Organization and pay a filing fee to the Secretary of State's office or similar state agency. Once your LLC's formation documents are accepted and processed, you'll receive a certificate of organization or similar document confirming your LLC's registration. This certificate serves as proof that your LLC exists and is authorized to operate within the state. Additionally, some states may require you to publish a notice of your LLC formation in a local newspaper or online publication as part of the registration process. It's essential to carefully follow the instructions provided by your State Secretary of State office to ensure that your LLC registration is completed correctly and legally recognized. Now, let's talk about taxes. You'll need to get something called an Employer Identification Number, or EIN, from the IRS. Now, an EIN is a unique 9-digit identifier assigned by the IRS to business entities for tax purposes. Think of it as a social security number, but for your LLC. You'll need an EIN for various purposes, such as including opening a bank account, filing taxes, hiring employees, and conducting financial transactions on behalf of your LLC. Fortunately, obtaining an EIN is a straightforward process that can be done online through the IRS website or by mail or fax using Form SS4. When applying for an EIN, you'll need to provide basic information about your LLC, such as its legal name, address, and ownership structure. Once your EIN application is processed and approved, you'll receive your unique EIN, which you'll use for an official tax-related correspondence and transactions involving your LLC. All right, now that your LLC is officially registered and has its own unique identification number, it's time to open a business bank account. Speaking of bank accounts, it's a good idea to open a separate one for your LLC. This keeps your personal money separate from your business money, which makes things easier when it's tax time. Plus, it looks more professional when you're dealing with tenants and vendors. This step is important for keeping your personal and business finances separate, which is essential for maintaining the limited liability protection offered by your LLC. A dedicated business bank account makes it easier to track income and expenses related to your rental property business, simplifies tax reporting and record keeping, and provides added security and professionalism to your business dealings. To open a business bank account, you'll need to visit a bank or financial institution of your choice and provide documentation verifying your LLC's existence, such as its certificate of organization and employer identification number. Additionally, you may need to present identification documents for yourself and any other LLC members or authorized signatories. Once your account is set up, you can begin depositing rental income, paying expenses, and managing your LLC's finances with ease. Be sure to choose a bank that offers services tailored to small businesses and landlords, such as online banking, mobile deposit, and business credit cards, to streamline your financial management process and maximize convenience. Now that your LLC is all set up and have a bank account, it's time for the next big move, changing the ownership of your rental property from your name to your LLC's name. This means updating papers like property titles, leases, and rental agreements to show that your LLC is now the owner. Depending on where you live, you might need to fill out forms and send them to the local government to officially transfer the property title. It's important to tell your tenants about this change and give them the new contact details for paying rent and asking for repairs. Even though it might seem easy, it's really important to follow all the rules to make sure everything goes smoothly. By doing this, you're making sure that your personal stuff and your rental business are kept separate legally. This protects you and your LLC better. This step also shows that your rental property business is growing and getting more organized. It's an important move towards making your business stronger and ready for more properties in the future. Plus, by having your rental properties under your LLC, you can manage and protect them better, keeping them safe from possible problems. Now, as you transfer ownership of your rental property to your LLC, it's essential to update your insurance policies to reflect the new ownership structure. This includes landlord insurance, liability insurance, and any other relevant insurance coverage. Contact your insurance provider to inform them of the LLC's ownership status and ensure that your policies accurately reflect the change. Failing to update your insurance policies could leave you exposed to unnecessary risks and liabilities in the event of an accident, property damage, or legal dispute. When transferring your insurance to your LLC, your rates may go up because your LLC is a newly established entity. You won't be able to rely on your personal financial and credit history, so it's essential to budget for potential increases in insurance costs. In addition to liability insurance, you also want to check your title insurance to make sure that the LLC will still be covered. By updating your insurance coverage, you can protect both your rental property and your LLC from potential financial losses. In addition to transferring ownership and updating insurance policies, it's essential to ensure that your LLC remains compliant with local regulations and requirements for rental properties. This may include obtaining or renewing rental licenses, complying with building and safety codes, and addressing any environmental or zoning regulations that apply to your property. Stay informed about any changes to local laws or regulations that may impact your rental property business, and take proactive steps to address any compliance issues promptly. Failure to comply with local regulations can result in fines, penalties, or even legal action against your LLC, potentially putting at risk your rental property business and reputation. By maintaining compliance with local regulations, you can operate your rental property business legally and ethically while minimizing the risk of costly consequences. And once your LLC is up and running, it's very important to keep a close eye on your finances and maintain accurate records of all income and expenses related to your rental property. This includes rental income, property maintenance costs, utilities, taxes, insurance premiums, and any other financial transactions associated with your LLC. Consider using accounting software to help you track your finances and ensure compliance with tax laws and reporting requirements. Keeping thorough and organized financial records will not only help you manage your rental property business more effectively, but also facilitate tax preparation and financial planning. Regularly review your financial statements, cash flow projections, and budget to identify any areas for improvement or potential risks. By staying ahead of time and watchful in monitoring your finances, you can make informed decisions and ensure the long-term success and profitability of your rental property business. Setting up an LLC for your rental property is a significant decision that can have long-term implications for your business and personal finances. By following these steps and taking proactive measures to protect your rental property business, you can create a solid foundation for success and reduce risks along the way. And don't forget that if you would like to get help in starting your own LLC, then I highly suggest you reach out to Northwest Registered Agents by clicking my affiliate link down in the description of this video. They're professionals and they'll be able to help you out with any legal questions you have. Plus, clicking on my link doesn't cost you anything extra and it helps me support the channel. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time.